Welcome, everybody, to the intergalactic show of the year, the decade, the century. This is Game, a show that covers games, arts, movies, entertainment, and everything else. I'm your host, GQ. We are here going to be using the Force, talking about Star Wars, best franchises of all time, and we're going to get into that. But first, we want to make sure that you are able to connect with us, interact with us. Go to our Instagram, Twitter, email The Force is with me. GameShowChat@gmail.com, Instagram, Twitter, hashtag Culture Junkies. Make sure you're doing all of those things. Let's get to the topic. Let's get to my great panel. To my right, got my main man, Megashawn, Millennium Falcon shirt and everything. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing superb, sir.
Superb.
Yeah.
That's not good enough, man. Force.
It's always with me.
Force will sustain you.
It shall and has been.
Good. To my left, the man himself, known this man for too long, but that's all right. Big Pimpin' Jay.
I'm doing great, man. Kanshiro got me this awesome new bib. I'm gonna go get me some rib plate around.
Really? You do realize we're talking Star Wars. There you go. Oh, asteroids. This is a pretty good nod. Okay, there you go. I'll give you that. May the Force be with you.
And with you, sir.
And all of you out there, here we go. You guys, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it on. Game on. Star Wars.
Man, you know what? The second trailer that just dropped, which I must say, out of everybody in the Star Wars universe, Chewbacca has aged gracefully. Can't tell that dude has aged in
Wookiee,
30 some years, man.
Wookiee.
I'm gonna temper my expectations because it's new people grabbing hold of a franchise that we've kind of got our own ideas and it's kind of beloved, man. But I hate to say this, I'm more excited to see this than I was like the prequel crap that they came out with, only because you have a decent writer and director, and I'm kind of impressed that they're doing something new. They're not trying to tell a story that we already know the outcome from. They're going to tell something a little different, and it's going to be one of those first night, Thursday night, bring a gas mask for the geeks kind of movies.
Do you think, though, because, I mean, it's like, obviously, like I said, this Disney's taking over the reins. They're going to drop the 20th Century Fox logo that we all...
No, see, that's the problem, man, because, see, now... Ladies and gentlemen home, for years, you know when you hear that 20th Century Fox sounder that John Williams' awesome theme is coming shortly thereafter. Yeah. That is going to be bizarre.
Yeah, it is. Because, I mean, I think even a couple weeks back, I think it was, somebody like had kind of leaked what the new one was going to be.
Yeah.
But like, just like anything, you can't find that video anymore.
I mean, you still get the Lucas Arts film something, but man.
Oh, no, you're right. No,
it's going to be different.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because every time I heard the fanfare for 20th Century Fox, I was waiting for that Lucasfilm logo. It didn't matter what movie it was.
I know.
Like, you use that fanfare, Lucasfilm better be coming up right in that
Something
like,
good's coming.
Yeah. So it's like, it's gonna not be there.
But that's okay. Change can sometimes be good.
Here's what I want. I don't know. You guys, the movie's probably basically almost done.
It should be. It's coming out in Christmas.
But yeah, that's months away. They can still be tweaking it.
Listen, man, movie time 9 months is like 4 days.
Yeah. All right, here's what I want for the logo, though. Millennium Falcon chasing a TIE fighter around Cinderella's castle for the Disney.
That would be cool.
They do something like that.
That would be hot.
If they do something like that, I'll be like, hey, they can kind of, whatever happens next, I'm good.
That'd be pretty cool.
Megashawn, how you feeling about it, man? Because I know you, for whatever crazy reason, not too much into the Star Wars.
Well, no, I'm in. I'm just not as
in.
Okay, well, so you shower.
Watching the latest trailer, it looks nice. Obviously, you know, Megashawn is always a fan when there's a little bit of my brethren.
You mean Chewbacca?
Wow. No, not Chewbacca.
A little short for a Wookiee.
Yeah, whomever this, it would appear, not actual stormtrooper that caused all this
chaos
via the internet. He appears to be somebody.
Yeah, go ahead, keep going,
disguise.
because I got something to say about that.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Who appears to be somebody in disguise, and I loved the trailer. I loved how they, what was that? It wasn't the Death Star.
The Star Destroyer.
I love seeing that. You know, so as Jay was saying, it's as Big Pimpin', Jay was saying.
I was about to say, you got to use the whole name. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. Say the whole thing.
Yeah,
the whole
you wouldn't
thing.
just say Quest.
No,
yeah.
Unless
you're talking about Quest Love. But to see that crash in the sand, it's just a nice look.
Oh, yeah.
But
the future is still old.
Yes. But as he mentioned with Chewbacca, you don't need to bring everybody back.
Chewbacca's awesome.
No,
man.
Chewbacca's fine because of as he alluded to, his aging factor. This guy who resembles Harrison Ford dressed as Han Solo.
Well, notice they shot him from the waist up because, he was probably in a wheelchair on a lift because he broke, like, what, 47 bones in his legs during that shoot?
Clearly his Millennium Falcon flying days are over. But
see, hold up, though, man, because I don't even necessarily have a fact with seeing the old band back together, right? For like a cameo piece showing up on stage and everything. I don't think I want to see them for another 7 hours.
Right.
You want to interspace them and kind of use them as like the ring generals or whatnot. That's great, but the story isn't about them, and I'm okay with that because let's face it, you've got the hardcore fanatics that are going to sit here and say we need to see them, which is why they hated the prequels because there was no discernible connection. Yeah. But you can use it, just don't overdo it.
Of course, but I think it's to Mark Hamill and what was Layla's?
Carrie Fisher?
Oh, Carrie Fisher, yeah.
To their benefit, to where they didn't work as much. So if I see them, like, it doesn't really bother me. Whereas in Harrison Ford, he had quite the career.
Well, Mark Hamill was getting that Joker money for a while.
Yeah,
but nobody
and that Trickster money.
Right, but you don't never see him.
He was on that episode of Sequest.
Oh, and he was also in another episode on television not too long ago. And I'm like, wow.
No, man. That Trix Rabbit episode of Flash was great. And the fact that he was doing a live Q&A was kind of fun.
But I think Harrison actually having a career.
Well, it's because he was a good actor before and he didn't get typecast.
Very true.
I mean, we're going to see Brother Lando again. I mean, he's done doing Colt 45 commercials, right?
Who knows? Who knows what he might be endorsing?
He might be doing Colt 65. Anything is possible.
He might be the bartender, serving drinks at one of those galactic bars.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
no,
the days after Cloud City.
What happens when you betray Jabba?
Right,
Okay, time to dial the geek them down just a touch. I mean, in all reality, man, because you've got young kids.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm sure you're going to take them into this and not berate them like, if we have kids that, you should know all of this stuff beforehand.
I'll do it for you.
Here's the deal. You have kids. You should give them Jedi quizzes daily because we know what happens when he doesn't get them. But no, are you going to take your kids?
Of course.
Both of them.
Both. The baby.
Well, he's not really a baby anymore, man. He's still running around hanging with the fellas. He's got.
Maybe. Now, the Disney aspect, who knows?
Now, hold on.
Get him a small Chewbacca.
I'm sure you've baptized your child already.
Correct.
You gotta baptize him in the lake waters of Lucasfilm Star Wars next.
I was gonna say in that swamp where Yoda rose that
No.
from.
It does not need to be baptized in the swamps of Dagobah. It needs to be baptized indoors. I'm sorry, not indoor. Alderaan is gone, so we can't do that.
At least you didn't say Mustafa. That would have just been mean.
Yeah. Long live the king. No, okay, back on topic. We're sorry, everybody. We've been around for a while. These two especially.
But you were gonna say something about the.
No, the expand. Well, this is where this is what I like. Like Big Pimp and Jay was saying, it's all new. So expanded universe. Sorry guys, gone. Huh? And very well should be gone because I look at it this way: if Disney takes any of those ideas, it's like, oh, you ripped off this from this writer, or you ripped off. It's like, no, here's our vision. Here's where we're going. This is Star Wars. We own it.
All right, so what's the over-under on lawsuits from guys who actually wrote in the extended universe as they cherry-pick what they want from it?
See, I don't know if they're going to necessarily cherry-pick, though, because we don't know if we're dealing with Jason Solo or any of those characters. So, everybody kind of got mad about the Black Stormtrooper because everybody forgets that it was an Imperial Academy, and guess what? In an Imperial Academy, people enlist in the Empire. So when people enlist, you get people of different races. In the Empire, not so much different alien races, but you get different races. They don't really have a problem with the brown people in the galaxy far, far away. But we'll get on to the other part of that. This is where I dislike the trailer. And I've had the same issue with the original Phantom Menace trailer. I don't want to see the Sith too much until I get to the film. I should have never known that Darth Maul had a double-bladed lightsaber just because of the trailer. I should have got there and been sitting in the theater. How are you going to fight off two Jedi to say, oh my goodness, he's got another side to the saber? It should have been that to me. I'm sorry. I just love when I'm surprised or taken aback by a film in the theater, not, knowing the whole thing, because the trailer is like 13 minutes long and they've shown me like half of a scene and then we're going to quick cut for the rest of the trailer.
Next on game, trailers that show too much.
No,
Exactly. Exactly.
Double-sided lightsaber, huh?
Well, exactly.
Oh, well.
So exactly, that would be nice, but
Somebody to be controlling the light. That's pretty
could be.
cool. Yeah.
The other thing that trips me out though is now he's got like a trident lightsaber. What is it? Like
It's a crossguard.
Thank you, a crossguard lightsaber. So it's like
How do I know these things?
I shouldn't know that. I shouldn't know that from the trailer. I should just be like,
So they've already just.
why does his lightsaber blade look all weird? And then, what the? Okay, Satan. Well, there you go.
Well, and,
Is that what that implies? It's just, only the devil would have that one, huh?
Something. I mean, he's a Sith Lord with a cool man. He's kind of. Now here's the problem. He kind of looks a little bit like Darth Revan.
you know what?
So, I mean, it's close.
I was actually really happy with that, to believe it or not.
Came up from the depths. So, oh man.
Well, we lost Big Pip and Jay.
He said Satan. Okay, I'm composed.
But I am
Go
excited,
ahead.
and I know as far as someone having children, this will be their Star Wars.
It'll be their story.
Like,
Yeah.
for example, like for us, it was Jordan and Bird. Like this is LeBron for them. This is it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
So now when I try to go back and dig into the almanacs and look back, they're gonna be like, well, who's? Oh, this is him. But hopefully, I'm able to just tie everybody in together. And it makes
enough.
more sense.
So what is your level of excitement? Okay, I mean, because again, you've got young ones at home. So are you going to do the almighty nerd thing and sit there and make them watch them, this one, leading up to it? Are you going to quiz the boy on these things first?
Yes,
or?
because I always have found them entertaining. I still have the THX, right?
THX, yep.
Oh yeah, I have when they remastered them. So,
Oh, you mean the one right behind you? You're mic'd up, so don't turn too
Yeah.
far.
but yeah, so I'm, I've always been a fan. But it's after the Phantom Menace and he is the traitor.
Yes.
Pretty.
Pretty.
It kind of. But I am, after watching the trailer, I am excited. It's just, man, I want to see, what happens, because nobody knows.
Tempered expectation.
Well, yeah, exactly, tempered. Because here's the thing that actually caught my attention. When I was watching that trailer, I was noticing that something was missing. They weren't a ton. I could see the movie. I could see what's going on.
Yeah.
I wasn't blinded by lens flares. I could see what was actually happening. I'm like, wow.
Well,
J.J. Abrams learned his lesson.
Again, I mean, taking it from the Star Trek vein, where it was like every time you blinked, you had a lens flare in the shot, which I have no problem with.
Well,
There's a
you're a
place for
compositor.
them.
You
Where I get
love
there
them.
should not be lens flares in the desert with no sun.
Yeah, Super 8.
Freaking. So for the fact that you could actually sit here and you're right, see what's going on and see the large CG works and see the potential matte paintings, because I mean really that's really what made the original Star Wars films really well. Really good. It was good artwork.
Yeah.
It was a decent story with decent actors, but the visuals really helped tell that story.
Oh, yeah, it's almost like you were getting like a live view of what was going on.
Yep.
As if you were right there.
Right.
And it's just awesome.
Now, does this mean that there'll be no more of the Jar Jar Binks?
Shut your whore
I
mouth.
just
We don't-
make sure I
we
have to
don't
deal-
know.
Deal with any of that, and not necessarily him, but
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until December to find out.
I'm okay with this. I can wait.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you that. All right, cool. So, for Big Pip and Jay, for the mighty Mega Sean,
yes.
I am GQ. This has been Game. Comment, like, tweet, subscribe. Go to Instagram, go to Twitter, culturejunkies.net. And that's all I got. Game over.
Culture Junkies!